What's up, guys? Wow, that was loud. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the YouTube. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's episode. What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about how to lose fat, build muscle, and live your life. Today's topic is going to be on the 10 myths of fat loss. 10 fat loss myths. Get your pencil, get ready to take some notes. These will help clarify a lot of crap that's out there. A lot. There's a lot of crap out there. I realized that there's a lot of misguided information, and surprisingly, a lot of people don't know the truth. That's why I'm here, to give you guys the truth. You might not believe me. I don't give But before we even do that, do me a huge favor. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this channel so I can get the message out there to show how simple it is to get into a body that you enjoy. So if you know anyone that wants to look better naked, send them this page, send them this video, or any of my other videos. Let's make the world a better place. So without further ado, let's bust some myth. You need to be on a strict diet to lose fat. No, you don't. And here's why you shouldn't be. If your diet is too strict, AKA something that you don't enjoy, the likelihood of you sticking to it, staying on plan, is gonna be subpar. How many times have you tried a diet where I'm just gonna eat, dry chicken and asparagus, bro, cause I'm hardcore, and you last about 24 hours. When it comes to fat loss or weight loss, it's all about energy balance. It doesn't necessarily mean that your diet needs to be super strict. If anything, I'd opt for it to be flexible so you can still include foods that you enjoy. If you include foods that you enjoy, it's gonna make you more apt to stick to the diet. And if you stick to it, that means you'll be consistent. And if you're consistent, you'll get results. You need to be in a deficit, either through nutrition or activity. I have another video that talks about macronutrition. If you haven't checked that out, definitely take a look at that. So you don't need a strict diet. Don't feel like you need to hate yourself just to get leaner. It's stupid. I literally got a six-pack eating ice cream. If you don't believe me, I don't care, because it's the truth. So that's number one. Number two, this one drives me up the wall, that you can't eat after 9 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 11 p.m. or whatever time, that you can't eat after a certain time period during the day, because if you do, you're gonna magically get fat. This is totally wrong. It doesn't matter what time you eat. I said earlier, you need to be in a caloric deficit or an energy deficit to lose fat, lose weight. If you stop eating at a certain time period, that may help you eat less food overall, but there's no magic about not eating after a certain time period. If I say, oh, I'm gonna fast, but I eat more food than I'm supposed to, guess what? I'm gonna get fat. It doesn't matter what time you eat. I would just say, use a schedule that's preferable to you that will help you stick to it. That's the magic sauce. Whatever can help you stick to the deficit you're in or the calories that you need to be in, stick to that and you'll be okay. Number three, you need to do cardio. This is false. You don't have to do cardio. It helps, but you don't have to do it. As long as you're in a deficit, whether that's by adding cardio or by taking away food or a mixture of both or just being more active, you'll be okay. You don't have to be on the treadmill. You don't have to be on the elliptical. You don't have to take Zumba classes. Zumba classes are cool, but you don't have to do cardio if you don't want to when it comes to losing fat. Number four, calories don't matter. As long as the food is healthy, you'll lose fat. This is so far from the truth. And I'm gonna explain in this example, right? Let's say you have person A and person B. Person A is allowed to eat one Twinkie for the next 90 days. That's it, just one Twinkie and some water. And person B has to eat 10,000 calories worth of chicken and broccoli. Who do you think is gonna lose weight? If you picked person B, you're wrong. It's person A. Salted. A lot of people think that it's person B because they think that it's healthy food, so they're gonna magically lose weight. But when it comes to just weight loss or fat loss, it doesn't matter if the food is healthy or not. Stop trying to categorize foods as healthy or not. Food is just food. It's a series of molecules, atoms. It's just energy. That's all food is. Some food is better for you, has more nutritional value. Saying calories doesn't matter is absolute false. It definitely matters. If anything, it's the first principle you have to follow if losing fat is within your goals. All right, number 5, you need a waist trainer to lose belly fat. My God. Velcroing a piece of something on your waist isn't gonna magically make your fat on your stomach disappear. You can't even spot reduce fat. You can't do it. It's genetic. Where you lose fat might be faster in some areas than others. That's just the way it is. You were dealt with the cards your parents gave you, and that's that. You guys gotta stop confusing the sensation of sweat like you're losing fat. Yeah, I'm gonna Velcro this thing on my waist and work out. My temperature rose and this is like really tight, so I'm gonna sweat more there. Oh my God, I'm losing belly fat. Oh my God. No, no, you're not. You're not. You just look like an idiot. It's a no for me, dog. It's definitely a no for me when it comes to waist trainers. I don't think you need it. Save your money and spend it on something that will be more worth your while. 6, you need to lift high reps so you can tone. This is classified as absolute bullshit. I touched up on this on another video, but high reps doesn't help you tone better. Like, all toned means is you have a low enough body fat percentage to see muscle definition. Lifting for more reps is only gonna force you to have to lift closer to failure anyways. Meaning you're gonna build up a lot of fatigue in the long run, which isn't a good idea, especially if your calories are on the lower side. That's probably the last thing you wanna do. So a lot of people think that they have to lighten the load and lift higher reps. If anything, you still wanna lift heavy. And when I say heavy, I'm talking relatively heavy. I'm not saying you need to start squatting 1 rep max. What I'm saying is the way you train when you're trying to get big is the same way you train when you're trying to melt, because you need to give your body a reason to hold on to the muscle mass, or else it's gonna wanna get rid of it. So trying to go higher rep for the sake of higher reps, I mean, if you just prefer higher reps, that's one thing, but if you're doing it to burn fat, you're wasting your time. 7, you can't eat carbs. This is wrong. You definitely can eat carbs. Carbs are good for you. Carbs give you energy. Carbs is our body's preferred source of energy. Especially if you live in the weight room, you want carbs because that's gonna help you perform at a high level. At the end of the day, as long as you're staying within your calories and you're banging out your protein, you can have carbs. There's nothing wrong with them. I think where this comes from is a lot of people will cut carbs and then they'll lose weight, and they think because they cut carbs, they lost weight and that's the magic sauce. But it's not. It goes down to the principle that they ate less food. I lost plenty of weight eating rice every single day. It's not the carbs, bro. It's the deficit. Now, if your personal preference is not to eat carbs just because that's just how your palate set up and you have like a hate for rice for some reason, doesn't mean that carbs is bad for you. It doesn't. Cut the shit. 8, lifting will make you too bulky. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this. It's wrong. Like, what does bulky even mean? You wanna lift, because lifting is what's gonna help you look good when the fat comes off. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Like, it's dumb. 10.
Who taught you how to count?
You need to eat 6 times a day to speed up your metabolism. Or you need to eat frequent small meals to speed up your metabolism. This is also wrong. There's nothing wrong with eating 6 times a day, if that's what you like. It has nothing to do with speeding up your metabolism. Your metabolism sucks is because you don't do shit. You don't move, you don't lift, you're not active. That's why your metabolism slow down. Eating 6 times a day isn't gonna fix that. The problem is a lot of bodybuilders eat frequent meals because they have a lot of calories to go through. And some people like eating smaller meals throughout the day for their digestion. That's just their preference. I eat like 3 times a day. There's times I eat twice a day. There's sometimes I eat 4. Whichever I pick for the day. There's some days I feel like eating more times a day. Some days I feel like eating less times a day. It doesn't make a difference as long as my calories are where they need to be and I'm hitting everything in that, you know, protein, carbs, fats, etc. Just because you're increasing your frequency doesn't necessarily mean your metabolism is gonna speed up. I don't know where that comes from. Yeah, it's bullcrap. Number 10, the final myth we're gonna exploit. You need to drink apple cider vinegar to lose fat. Apple cider vinegar tastes like dog piss. And I don't even know what dog piss tastes like, but it's not good. It doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know, where did that come from? Drinking apple cider vinegar is not gonna help you lose more fat. I'm ending it there. Don't drink apple cider vinegar unless you like the taste of it or that helps you adhere to how many calories you're supposed to eat a day. Notice how I keep saying it goes back to calories. But other than that, it's bull crap. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's a myth. That's it. All right, guys, that was 10 myths that I wanted to bust and just get out of the way. A lot of folks think that these are true, but they're in fact false. You don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you what I've experienced and what I think you should believe, but you don't have to believe me. That means your freedom of choice. But if you're still watching this video, maybe I gave you a different perspective. Thanks for watching the video, guys. It means the world to me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Follow me on my Instagrams, the same username that I'm using on YouTube, Locdzoe, Locdzoe, because I'm locked and I'm a Zoe. Like I said, send this to anybody that you think believes one of these myths, or you wanna have a discussion to tell them that I'm wrong. Drop some comments below if you agree, if you disagree, whatever it is, let's talk about this. And last thing, guys, I am also an online fitness coach, meaning I can help you lose fat, build muscle, and live your life. I help folks that are super busy, have packed schedules, and just wanna get into a body that they're proud of. And it's actually a lot simpler than folks think it is. So if you think that's you, send me a DM on Instagram or message me here. We can definitely talk about how I can help you, if I can help you, or if I can't. And if I can't, I'll at least guide you in the right direction. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining. If you guys wanna talk about anything else or have any topics or questions in mind that you would like me to cover in another video, drop it below, and I'll see you on the next one.